Hello, this is Richard Wilson coming to you from New Delhi, India today. I'm actually standing in front of the Red Fort. You might hear some taxi cabs that honk nonstop here in the city in the background, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to record a short video on greedy family office people. As many of you know, I hate the statement, if you know one family office, you know one, because it's absolutely not true. There's a lot of best practices and things to be emulated between family offices, and some things they do have in common. Also, one thing I've really been, a little bit put off by is going to these family office events where someone holds himself up and says, we have a limited business model. All we do is take an advisory fee. We have no conflicts. We have no other business interests. And anyone else who has any other business model is greedy and is not a real family office or should not even be working in the family office industry. And it's an extreme approach. And really, I think it's not true. Some people go as far as saying if you have any other business interest going on, you're not a family office. And I think that's for sure not true. I think a family office is a holistic, full balance sheet system for helping ultra-wealthy families protect themselves and plan for the future based on their DNA, their family charter, and where they want to go. And the reason I'm creating this video is that I just know from experience that the only people saying it's evil for a family office business person to have any other game going on, any other business holdings, any other operating businesses, are the advisors themselves. The family offices that I work with, which are all $100 million plus families at the smallest level, they all have 25 operating entities, 10 operating entities, 100 plus operating entities and LLCs they're a part of. And they can't imagine a world where they only do one thing. They see one person doing one thing and that's all they do in their portfolio of holdings. They're gonna say, oh, well, you must just be starting out or you're not at that level of success where I can really relate to you and share business insights. So the takeaway here is that I found that when you have multiple holdings going on, you can play a platform strategy and you can have different business assets that make each other stronger instead of it being a distraction. That's really appreciated by families because these are business families. These aren't institutions like an endowment fund or a institutional investment consultant or sovereign wealth fund that might not like that an investment fund manager is distracted by having some sort of other business going on. These are business families that typically have many operating entities going on. So in a smart way, if it can add value to your family office clients, it could be excellent that on top of what you do normally, you also have some sort of yacht or private jet business. If it could benefit them as a client, or it brings extra deal flow, or gives you extra insight or market intelligence or access to talent that they could tap, as long as you explain the benefits those other holdings could have, and also just wear it on the sleeve and disclose what else you have going on. Like if you own an insurance brokerage business and you say, hey, look, this is part of how I created my wealth and got into serving families. So yes, we have an insurance brokerage division. The benefit to you is because you have to have insurance, you're gonna get it through someone. We have the brokerage business and we get to charge you half of the normal family office management fee because we have the insurance brokerage income coming in that is a commodity thing you'd be paying to someone else anyways. And in this way, you're getting some family office management benefits out of it and a reduction of your family office fees. So I think that that's just one quick example, but my main point here is that just because a family office person has other interests going on does not make them evil or greedy. And I'd really be careful in not expanding what you do with your work with families because of what some advisor says at a conference that most likely is stuck at a bureaucratic corporate private bank or large multifamily office they do not own themselves. And because they're stuck in a cubicle and they want to play the Ivory Knight, I'm white and clean and I have no other business interest card, because that's the only card they have to play in that situation, I would not pay too much attention to that. So just a word of warning, because I heard that at an event I was at here yesterday here in India at the Family Office Conference. So this is Richard Wilson from the Family Office Club. Please check out our podcast and our book called The Single Family Office, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.